Twitch would permanently
Apologies,
ban
it's
you
hard.
if you said something like this. It would be a huge deal all over social media. Asmo responds to a terrorist attack. This isn't even remotely bad. Who gives a f? Says he doesn't feel that it's happening to Muslims.
Apologies. It's hard to say. There's too many of them. And the other bullshit rape gang on their that his bullshit rape gang report falsely claiming Muslims raped 250,000 white girls same week. Elon Musk, is anyone surprised? They're inciting violence against Muslims and emboldening extremists. If you think this is bad, this is nothing. This is nothing. This is not even remotely bad. Oh my God. And another Hasan. Yeah, exactly. It's just crazy for me to see
another Hasan. Interesting.
Some of this stuff, right? And let me see what the other ones here. Hasan, bigger apologist. Exactly. And he'll always, this is what he'll do, is he'll always try to he will immediately, this is a person who has immediately come to a conclusion. You've created an entire narrative, and you've done all of this in the span of 3 hours since this event happened. And now everybody else has to listen to this narrative. Who gives a f?
What do you mean this narrative? He's literally saying, as he's being arrested, that he actively sought out Muslims to stab, because he's protecting the country from these fucking Muslim bastards raping our young daughters. It's literally in the video. It doesn't take much for someone to arrive at the conclusion that this was an Islamophobic hate crime. It doesn't take all that much to come to the conclusion that this was an Islamophobic hate crime born out of Rupert Lowe, Asmongold, Elon Musk, and numerous other far-right forces, possibly getting paid by Elon Musk, by the way, to foment this kind of racialized conspiracy theory.
Who cares? I don't want to hear about this. This person defends every created an entire narrative, and you've done all of this in the span of
Why has he not been banned by Twitch yet? Because Twitch is terrified of actually offering consequences to anyone that is right-wing. Okay? That's it. They're absolutely and utterly fucking terrified. It's that simple. There is no dedicated mass, mass banning incident. Like there are no forces in the same way that like right-wing Discord servers, including Asmongold's server, will sit around and wait for an opportune moment, like a clip that looks weird or a clip that they can clip out of context to immediately mass spam reports. We don't do that. We don't do that at all. And that's part of the reason why that, these guys get away with whatever the fuck they want. They also run a fairly tight ship. Like, I'm willing to bet this kind of stuff doesn't get boosted on LSF. Whenever a clip like this is out there, okay, it gets deboosted. It gets deboosted. Here he is endorsing an Islamophobic hate crime that took place one day after he was reading the Rupert Lowe rape report that falsely claimed that all Muslims are doing mass rape against white women, right? Rarely do you ever see this kind of clip make its way to Livestream Fails or numerous other subreddits where people can upvote it and complain about how disgusting or how odious this conversation is, how odious this and toxic this person is, and their worldview being repulsive, okay? Twitter is already dominated by the far right. So when this kind of stuff goes viral on Twitter, people actually celebrate it. They cherish it. They think it's awesome. And Twitch is terrified of taking any action against someone who is actively championing hate crimes taking place.
3 hours since this event happened. And now everybody else has to listen to this narrative. Who gives a f? Who cares? I don't want to hear about this. This person defends every terrorist in the world, and now he wants us to be worried about something bad happening to people like him. That's it. Apologists. It's hard to say.
Jesus Christ. The irony, of course, is if he receives any scrutiny on this, his audience will then turn around and claim falsely that I say this exact same kind of thing about Jewish people, and then they will do a counter messaging campaign to make it seem like I am actively demanding hate crimes happen to Jewish people or whatever. So just wait. I know exactly how this song is sung. I know exactly how this song and dance goes. Only right wingers get to have quote unquote free speech. No one else. Bro, giving them tutorials? No, it's just, I'm pre watching it. Okay. What he's saying, what he's calling something bad happening to people like him is a Islamophobic hate crime, dude. People being stabbed in a mass stabbing incident. These are innocent people. The fuck is wrong with you? It's totally unacceptable. It's unacceptable when it happens to anyone. Anyway, yeah. Piker Broadcasting Service for tomorrow's smear campaign today.
Right, there's too many of them. And other bullshit gang on there. That his bullshit gang report falsely claiming Muslims raped 250,000 white girls.
Bro, this isn't even a dog whistle. This is a full-blown endorsement. It's a bullhorn. He's just straight up saying like, yeah, whatever. Am I supposed to care about something bad happening to Muslims and people like you? Implying, he's saying like, Mehdi Hasan, this happened to your people. I don't feel bad. I mean, that's it. What else can I fucking say about this? I mean, it's gross. It's disgusting. It's unbelievably racist. And guess what? Most likely, nothing will happen. Asmongold will not receive a punishment for this. If he does, Elon Musk will tweet about it and will complain about it and will say that like free speech is being suppressed. Our brave warrior Asmongold was banned for saying the truth about Pakistani rape gangs or whatever, and it'll be a whole fucking chaotic media cycle. The right wing forces will defend him. I don't know. I don't know what to fucking say. I feel like this is where it would have been helpful to have some kind of broad base of support and solidarity amongst creators to demand Twitch take action. I know a lot of creators don't care, but I feel like enough do. No, they don't. They're terrified. Asmongold runs a mass harassment shop against literally content creators with like 30 concurrent viewers. He will go after anyone and everyone. I mean, he goes after me all the time too, but I have a large enough audience that I can withstand it. I don't give a shit. Whereas he will go after like random trans content creators from Twitter that have like 30 concurrent viewers on Twitch over and over again and try to like, mobilize his community to engage in mass harassment. He takes advantage of the Epstein harassment shop as well. Oftentimes their targets are aligned, random left figures, people like myself. So they join forces and do this kind of targeted smear campaigns and targeted harassment campaigns. And it feeds into this never-ending cycle of reactionary commentary on YouTube. And a lot of the slop tubers don't even care about it either. They don't have any sort of like real political opinion. They're just like totally fine with right-wing commentary or believe in right-wing commentary regardless. And that's how you maintain an outsized right-wing slanted media sphere that has actually a very diverse audience, an audience with a diversity of opinion, but it's not really reflected because all of the top left content creators are ritualistically humiliated on the timeline by virtually every apolitical to far-right figure on the internet. And most of these websites, especially Twitter, which a lot of these kinds of smear campaigns aggregate from, are so boosted to the far right in their algorithm that it ends up having this exact same toxic attitude reinforced in all the other platforms that rely on these smear campaigns that are being boosted on Twitter. It doesn't just stay on Twitter. It makes its way to Reddit. It makes its way to TikTok. That's how it works.